My brother is plowing our hill, and I'm so grateful for that, that I'm not even going to complain about the fact that I have time right now to film this video, and you're probably going to hear it in the background. So we're just going to work with it, and it's okay. It's been snowing like crazy here. Luckily, it's not sticking on the roads very much. It's melting pretty fast. But when you have slush on a huge hill, because our hill's like this, when you try to drive up it, you're just like literally sliding, and you almost slide off the hill. The other day, my sister had to back up halfway down and start again and just try to like vroom, rear up the hill. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm not going to be leaving links for things anymore. I'm probably going to do a video talking more about that later. But I find that the argument for leaving things and making it easy access for people to buy more stuff, especially when you're not being promoted by that company or you know, anything like that. It's just kind of interesting. And I've been watching the Grammys lately. Oh, can you hear it? Yeah, my bad. I finally got new scissors. Here is the name in case you want to look it up. I'm not going to be leaving links for things anymore because I feel like I'm just adding to people's you know, issues with buying things and, you know, whatever. Oh my gosh, I can't even get these out. Let's see. Haha. I think that these are supposed to be like sewing shears. It says that this has a coating on it that's supposed to help it not stick when you're using like washi tape and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that that is so true. And they're black and sleek, and look how lovely. This funny little tip that goes upwards. Haha, yes. Okay, so I'm excited about that. The other thing I ended up getting was this. I have, let me show you, my Coletto pen, which I enjoy. And it has what they call a pencil unit and an eraser unit. It looks like this. So here's the eraser, and it's getting down there. So I ended up buying the refills for this. At first I thought you would just have to buy a new unit altogether, but they actually have the eraser refills separately, which is kind of nice. And I think they come to a tube. Okay, I don't know. Oh, okay. So they got this little plastic thing stuck in there. Am I supposed to leave that in there? I don't know. Hopefully I'll remember to film how you pull this out and put it back in. Well, maybe I can just do it. Oh, so maybe you do take out the plastic. Anyway, when I go ahead and remove this because it was getting down there, I will show you how I put these in. But I was really excited to find these because I use the eraser obviously all of the time, and I'm loving this pen, so yay for this refill. And the two pens I've been using the most are the Sarasa Dry in the 0.4, and this is in just the regular black, and then the High-Tech C also in black. And I bought extras because if I lose this, then I end up using this one for a couple of days and vice versa. And so now I'm hoping, since I'll have two, like I'll have an extra, I can use whatever pen I want whenever I need to, even if I lose it because I have a spare. Then the last thing I purchased was this. I'm so excited. This is the 2019 monthly insert. And they do have these in the undated version, by the way. So if you get into like May and they don't have any more of these because they're obviously going to have a limited amount since they are dated, you can go ahead and get the undated version and use it whenever you wish. So if you want to use it for a month or a couple of months, it doesn't matter. As far as I can tell, this is exactly the same as the standard size because I have that. So you have your year at a glance for 2019 and 2020. And then you have your perpetual calendar, or whatever the hell they call that. Starts in December, past January, or halfway through. Today's the 15th. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. To all of you out there, I feel like a quarter would cover this. That's how tiny the squares are. So funny. So you end up getting all the way through. So they give you 1 month of the new year. January 2020 for forward planning. And then you also get this in the standard size, traveler's information, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extra blank pages, and then your departure card on the back. So I also have some of these guys left from my Travelers Company sticker kit for 2019. So I can go ahead and put these in here. How the standard one looks, I ended up putting the tabs on the side here. And I ended up leaving a space for the elastic. Remember, we talked about that. So I might actually do these on the top so I don't have to worry about that, or I can put some on the top and some on the side also. The one thing I do have a little bit of regrets about is not covering this insert, because I'm not a fan of this bright like orange red. It's just not pleasing to my eyeballs. So I think I might go ahead and cover this completely. I do love the stickers, and I believe this one comes with a few, let me see. So Travelers Company 2019 guide. This year's theme is all about like music, which is awesome. Yeah, so it has 3 5 stickers, which I want to use, but I kind of want to cover up this hideous color. What do you guys think about the color? Are you just like totally fine with it? Really? Enough? And of course, I can't find my small little tape runner. I don't know where that thing's always disappearing to. I need to buy another one. I have a bunch of refills, but I only have one of the actual, I don't know what they're called, the little contraptions that the tape actually goes in. So I have to use like my big gun, which is fine, but for smaller jobs like this, I would prefer to use the other thing. So I like seeing this. I'm personally going to put it, let's see, how much of this would it actually cover? It covers a lot if I use this. What do you guys think? I just can't stand that. What do you guys feel about the color? Is it just me? I feel like it can't just be me. I appreciate that they try to be a little bit more neutral because this is for men and women. But I just wish they could have a prettier color, especially since like the, I found this finally. Do you guys remember when I said I put this up and now I couldn't find it? This is the second half of the year, my weekly with week on one side and memo on the other. It has like this lovely blue. What's wrong with blue? You know what I'm saying? They're going with the rust, and I'm just gonna work with it because I am not a fan. Do you ever see people at the grocery store with one of those and they're using them on boxes and they just look like badass people because they're just like going to town? I love watching stuff like that. I'm gonna put this in the inside. So anytime I'm like, hey, I wanna get this or that for my passport size, I know what number it is and what it's called. Sweet, I like that. I think I have one of these for my standard size, and I don't know why I haven't done that. I'm gonna do that somewhere at some time, especially in this because it's for a full year. So I'll have access to all of this for a year, which is very nice, which is why I want to cover it and make it look, you know, really nice, and I have to live with it for a year. I don't want it to be all like orange red. I do have this. I think this came with my passport size because they do have these, but I think they're larger when they come in standard. Is that true? Or maybe they're this size. I don't know. But it can cover the entire thing pretty nicely. So I'm thinking that's sort of what I want to do. Use my new scissors. This thing's so huge, it's not even going to fit in the frame. That is pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna do it. See how it works. I only have one shot, people, so if it doesn't go on correctly, I mean, that's how it's gonna look. So I wonder if I should do, see, if I had my smaller one, I could figure it out a little better, but I don't have it, so we're just gonna have to Hail Mary it, people. Okay. Push all of the access down. folder, stick down, go team, go team. Now the other thing is, see how it's off just a smidge here? You can go ahead and just use this guy. All right, go team. So that is the least amount that I can show. And personally, if I wanted to, I could washi tape the spine to get rid of it completely. But I mean, sliver really doesn't bother me all that much. I could have done a better job and just like stuck it on there and went all the way around, but you know, whatever. Now I want one or something for the back. So this is also covered because I hate the color. It's just gross. I don't have one for the back right now. I have all of this stuff that I can put on here later. Add some music to your trip with Traveler's Notebook. I'm not a fan of this orange or this deep green against this either. That's still kind of crazy. So, I'll have to find another one like this to put on the back so I don't have to deal with that later. Also like to put this guy on. Cut that in nicely. I don't know if I want to put this on the front or on the back. But I want to keep that also. And then I've got to decide how to put these awesome little tabbies on. I can start at the top, I think. Now again, remember I did a whole video about tabs. I will link it below or flash it on the screen. I thought it was pretty helpful because it was a lot of stuff I wish someone had told me when I first started. But the thing is, decide how you like to use your tabs. Some people like to grab exactly on the tab or after the tab in order to reach their monthly. So I like to put it exactly on the day instead of like behind or in front, so that I reach right in front of the tab and pull it, which I will show you in a second. I think I'm going to put these at the top. So the way these work is you just line it up with the color on the page. Just like that. And then there's like this little perforation in the center that helps it fold nicely. So if you just like pinch it at the top, oops, go like this. It just bends really like pretty evenly. And if you pull it up right away, you have some time to work with it. But I just like pinch it down. And bam, you're ready to go. And it has like the words on one side and then the number on the other. So no matter which way you're looking at it, you can tell that that's January. Haha, pretty awesome sauce. Okay, I was able to go ahead and fit the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of the year on the top. I just had to overlap them a little bit more and it worked out just fine. I don't think I want to add another row to the back of this because it makes it harder to find them. So I think I'm going to do them across the side here. And I think I'm going to do them 3 here and 3 here and leave a space like I did with the standard size. So I am going with my niece tomorrow to watch Happy Death Day 2. We watched the first one together last year for Valentine's Day. It was awesome. So awesome. I'm very excited about watching this year. August. Just kind of trying to line these up. Honestly, not the best at this, but I'm working on it. Cool. So what movies have you guys been watching lately? I want to watch that one with, is it Rumor Wilson? Is that her name? Or Willis? She's the one from Pitch Perfect. It's supposed to be an anti-romantic comedy, which looks pretty funny. They're supposed to have like a lot of romantic comedy cliches. I'm a romantic comedy kind of girl, so I've probably seen all of them. So if there's any like references to some of those movies, I probably would like get all of the references. It would be awesome. So it's another one I want to watch. September. I wish I could talk while I'm doing this. Honestly, I'm just not that coordinated, apparently. It takes all of my attention just to like focus on this. See, you can kind of remove them. I got a little bit of paper stuck on there, but it's okay. All right. December is down too far. It's going to drive me crazy all year long. So let me see if I can fix this one. Gosh, it's the worst. Okay, I gotta leave it alone, because if I don't leave it alone, I'm gonna drive myself crazy. It's fine. Go team. Okay, so there's a space here in the center in case I put this in a traveler's notebook and it sticks out. Here is my passport. Again, if you have not been following my channel, welcome. This is an olive edition that I cut down, and I made it a little wider than the original passport size. It's gonna go in here at some point. For right now, I'm just going to slide it into the back. I'm not going to cover the back yet because I need to find something like this to put back here. I have a bunch of stickers that I need to find before I cover this, so probably come back and finish this video later. But it fits in there, and you see how, like, because this is wider, the tabs are not going to stick out, so it's not a problem of this falling in the center. However, I feel like, yeah, you can kind of see there that if I had a tab there, it would probably bend over a little bit. So I'm glad that I left that space. There it is at the top. Go team. I will be back later to finish decorating this. I'm still like, I don't know, 18 days into my order from Foxy Fix, and I still have not received my notebook. I know it can take up to like, I don't know, 30 days. And they say they don't count weekends or holidays, so we'll see how it goes. I also have this. This is the brand name right there. It is a passport size notebook my boyfriend had gotten me a while back. I've never used it. It has this leather closure I'm not a fan of. It's like in the slit in the leather, so I don't know. Yeah, you can pull it out. So if I wanted to, I could put a hole here or in the back, make a traditional closure for a traveler's notebook, or I could just kind of like leave it like this. I wouldn't, because it would just like flop open in my purse. This is something I can move into for a while if I wanted to. You can tell here that it's not going to be exactly as wide. It's probably a smidge less, maybe, as far as wide is concerned. I don't know. More than a smidge, actually. Okay, more than a smidge, actually. It still fits more than the regular traveler's notebook does, because this one fits 3 in there and there's still like some space. Yeah, it came with a lined insert, a craft insert, and a blank insert. I'm not sure where he got this from. I'm sure you could probably find it on Amazon. But I like it. I might switch out the elastics in here. No, actually they're okay. Sometimes they're like really thick and stiff, but these ones, not too bad. So it's a beautiful leather, and it feels really like creamy soft, kind of like this. You can tell that there's a lot of oil in the leather. You know how it just kind of feels that way. So I might move into this for a few days while I'm waiting for my Foxy Fix to come. Who knows? At this point, I'm kind of having some regrets and wish I had gone with Sojourner. Who knows? Maybe I'll sell it and end up getting a Sojourner. We'll see how it goes.